What's up?
Hey, how's it going?
Cool. Thanks for being on my podcast.
Absolutely. It's an honor to be here. Man, you told me about this, and I mean, it's like pretty much anything the show is doing, I know it's going to be cool. I know it's going to be interesting. So I'm like, yes, absolutely.
Thanks. Yeah, you're totally the first one that I could have as a guest.
Happy to be here.
I don't know. I still kind of hesitated to tell this, hey, this is my podcast. I kind of, it's totally something new. I'm doing my podcast. I have 2 channels. So this is one of the channels that I have been doing. So this is more like the conversation between me and my friends. So I'd like to, still I'm doing with just friends, but I'd like to kind of expand as much as possible.
Yeah.
So my goal is like to have an interview with Eminem in 5 years.
Nice.
So that's my kind of biggest goal that I'm hoping to happen. Yeah, still, it does. Yeah, it could be it's Eminem because I loved him when I was in the junior high school. Did I say like I came to the States thanks to because I loved Eminem at the time, that I was heavily into Eminem. So that was my kind of fast passion.
Yeah.
To make me to go to the States.
Oh wow.
To see
I don't think I knew that.
Oh yeah, I want to say this to kind of make people laugh, to make people remember this story, because this guy came to the States because of Eminem and 8 Mile, and that is kind of true too. Actually, that is really the reason why I came to. So yeah, that's
what were you? What was it about Eminem and 8 Mile that made you curious about or interested in coming to the States?
True. So I was into rap music before Eminem, but I was heavily onto Japanese hip hop first. Maybe starting to listen to Japanese hip hop when I was like 10 or 11. So the time was not really that crazy popular in Japan, but there was like a kind of one big huge wave in Japan to make rap music popular. And so I was into hip hop already, but I finally could start listening to like English rap music. I think I don't know. I think the first one was not even hip hop, but it was Destiny's Child.
I
think so. That is the very first one. Kind of close enough to call as rap or R&B. I didn't really see the difference back in the day. To see the difference between R&B and rap music. It's totally different, but like to me, it's like I felt the Destiny's Child was more like that genre.
Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense too, because their sound at the time was just rhythmically was very hip hop influenced, and the production too.
Right. So. Also, I wasn't able to understand what they are singing about, so I was just enjoying the vibe and the rhythm. So that was enough for me. I really loved the Destiny's Child. And I think the song was Bugaboo.
Yeah, that was one of their first singles.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Then, I was listening to their first one. Then, I think that song was on one of the compilation album I bought.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, the compilation album that has like Ricky Martin. Viva la Vida Loca.
Yeah, Living La Vida Loca.
Yeah, something like that. And also the Aerosmith, the I Don't Want to Close My Eyes or something. Those kind of popular compilations, but it also had Destiny's Child and also had Rolling Hill.
Rolling.
I think X Factor.
Oh yeah, yeah, X Factor. Yeah,
Is it by
one
not
of her biggest
Fugees,
songs,
right?
No, it's Lauryn Hill. You were right.
Okay. Yeah. I think I was into those two songs the most.
That's
I
really
started
cool.
listening from more like pop side, like those two songs, Viva la Vida Loca, and those that I don't want to close my eyes. But yeah, I think those two songs was kind of like my starting point to pull me to that direction.
That's amazing, man. I have it's similar in terms of Japanese hip hop.
Oh,
so
okay.
Back in the days when we were burning CDRs and on LimeWire and Napster, I discovered Buddha Brand.
Oh shit, you know them.
And Zebra.
Oh, that's my guy. That's my Japanese hip hop.
Yeah, he's incredible. I'd forgotten, but I recently discovered what's the name of the song? I think it's called Rhyme Animal.
Yeah, his album.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the first album.
Okay. Yeah, when I heard that back in the day, I was like,
oh shit.
And the production was so good too.
Oh wow. When did you find it?
Man, it had to be the late 90s or early 2000s or something, because
it's just right on time. It's like when he released the album.
Okay, yeah, because I'm pretty sure I first heard the song on a college radio station. It was probably Seton Hall, this New Jersey college radio station I used to listen to. They used to play underground hip hop, hip hop from other countries. But yeah. Zebra,
wow,
man.
I didn't know you knew Zebra.
Yeah.
I should have told you Zebra is like my rap pioneer guy or something.
Very cool.
Yeah,
man.
I was like, when I was a junior high school, I was writing his lyrics at a class.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was not listening to the class. I was just writing down his lyrics.
Man.
Yeah, that's sick.
Yeah, even though I didn't know, because he uses some English in his lyrics, but even though I didn't know all the things that he was saying, I was like, this flow is really dope. Like, rhythmically, it was really dope. But
that's great. Yeah, he still can talk. He's kind of good at speaking English too, but still he mainly raps in Japanese, like 90%. Yeah, but it's like I like his flow, and he's still one of the best Japanese rappers. Not still, maybe. Like it's definitely OG.
Yeah.
Like Japanese, I don't know, DMX. Not the Karis one. Maybe Karis one, but maybe I would say DMX.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Nice, man.
Yeah, so since then I kind of shifted to rap music after Destiny's Child. I also bought the Survivor, their second album, right? Yeah, so my daughter talking there, but
no worries.
Please, they don't stop. Okay, it's all right. And I started listening to Survivors, and I think that's the second album I got in English. Yeah.
Nice.
So then I finally could listen to the Eminem show when I was in like a junior high school, like a first grade or something. But at the first time, I wasn't really into his music because I was heavily into Japanese music.
I see.
But
Like
after
Japanese hip hop or just
Japanese hip hop, and I also listen to Japanese pop music too, but heavily on rap music.
Yeah.
And it took time for me to really onto US rap music until I watched 8 Mile. Yeah, so the 8 Mile, somehow the 8 Mile changed me. I don't know why, but before that, I was listening to kind of like De La Soul and some kind of not mainstream, but kind of underground dope albums.
Yeah.
Then so I wasn't really into De La Soul at the time, but the 8 Mile just changed me how to listen to rap music or something like that. It just since then I suddenly into Eminem and 8 Mile soundtrack. So it opened up to anybody on the rap music, like Busta Rhymes, Ludacris, 50 Cent. So that was the exact time the 50 Cent released In the Club.
In the club, yeah.
No, Get Rich or Die Train.
Get Rich or Die Train is the album, yeah.
So that album,
man,
and that was the time I started to listen to rap music. So since then, I kind of stopped listening to Japanese music. I was like, hey, Japanese music, Japanese rap is whack or something.
Oh, no.
Because I know English rap music, the US rap music, much better or something. And I wanted to probably, I don't know, I probably wanted to kind of show off that I know US music. So I don't know why I kind of stopped listening to rap music, in the Japanese rap music.
I think it's cool that that the 8 Mile movie, not just Eminem's music or the soundtrack, but the movie as well, drew you into like listening to hip hop and hip hop culture. It's like the power of a visual attached to something sonic, and I don't know, we I feel like that's something that we can observe in like throughout culture, and it makes that cultural I guess the cultural connection, or it makes it that much stronger. I think about as a kid, the music that my dad used to play, whether it was, jazz, like old jazz, or, like records, like West African records.
Right.
And a part of the discovery, aside from just listening, was also, seeing the covers, on rare occasion, music videos, because we didn't have cable back then, so I didn't have MTV. But
no, you could watch MTV.
No, I couldn't. Oh. I did not have cable.
Nice.
So, but I would see clips here and there, like if it was like a Michael Jackson music video or something. But it was the sound, but it was also the visual, like how it's packaged, how it's performed, that made it really really interesting and compelling. So I feel you, man.
See. When did you start like kind of attracted? When did you start you are attracted by not only the music but also by the visuals? Did you start that like long time ago?
Yeah. I mean, I was a kid. I had to be like single digits. I feel like it definitely it definitely started with the music. It definitely started with the
right.
music. And, you know, my dad taught me how to listen to music, you know, like he would, yeah. So he would play a record and he'd be like, listen to the individual, instruments, listen to what the bass is doing, listen to what the piano is doing.
Wow.
Like, pay attention to like where it is. Like, does it sound like it's over here? Does it sound like it's behind you somehow? And so I guess I don't think I consciously started doing that after he showed me, but maybe subconsciously. And then the visual aspect kind of followed. It was a little later. You know, and thanks to I would say TV stations like, for example, PBS. They would bring some of these artists onto PBS on some of the kids programs. So that's where I first, I think it was a rerun, but that's where I first saw Run DMC. It was on, I want to say it was on Sesame Street. You know? And yeah, so I was just, I thought they were really dope. You know, yeah, you know, so I would say that's one of the first, in media, that's one of the first hip hop visuals. And then just growing up in Brooklyn and, you know, the different, if you walk outside, you see posters of different albums, like, you know, whether it's like official posters or, you know, people put like street team posters on street lights and whatever, but that's where the visuals were, you know. That's part of what excited me.
I see. So that was like when you were in elementary school?
Yeah, it was really early on. It was everywhere. So
that's great. Yeah, I think I didn't start I wasn't really attracted to visuals until I saw MTV. I think I was in high school. But I wasn't really heavily into like album covers yet. I collected so many albums. Like I had, I don't know, 200, 300 CDs back in the day, as my grandpa paid for me. And nice. Yeah, I had an access to the album covers, but I wasn't really attracted to them yet at the time. I was more into just music. I wasn't able to connect them together.
Yeah.
Until, I don't know, kind of really later on. Even like I moved to the States to go to the school in California. So that was I was 18 years old. So I had to decide the major. I didn't know this system, but that was really worked for me because I didn't have to decide my major before I entered the school. So I had a time, like a year, to decide which majors to study. So I finally could decide graphic design when I was like 20.
Nice.
Yeah. And I picked the graphic design because that was the only major that I felt like I could get paid. I wasn't really brave enough to go to like illustrator,
right?
Or like
fine arts.
Yeah, fine arts. So that was really, I couldn't really imagine that I could make money out of fine arts. And only graphic design was like, I felt, probably I can make money with this.
Yeah.
Then
it's funny because people talk about starving artists or whatever, and they bring. It doesn't matter if you're a painter, sculptor, graphic designer, photographer. It's like, starving artist. But I really do think I felt this way back then, and I still feel that way now, that graphic design from a career standpoint is a very practical career choice. I mean, it's there's a lot of competition because there are a lot, especially these days, there are a lot of graphic designers, whether they're self-taught or whether they went to college for it. But I think it feels practical because it takes, like, for me, and I'm sure you feel the same way as well, there's a natural creativity and a natural desire to create, and we're able to channel that through graphic design in these projects that are very practical projects, whether it's to advertise or to if it's something that's message driven, for a cause. Like they're practical it's practical application of raw creativity that we kind of just channel into these projects. And so it in retrospect, despite what people were saying back in the day at the time, like, it's not, you don't have to be a star. It could be tough, but you don't have to be a starving artist if you choose graphic design. Yeah.
True. Yeah, I was really lucky that I picked the graphic design naturally, even though I felt this is something I felt comfortable to make money in the future. So that was probably my first reasoning to be a graphic designer. But yeah, I was glad that I really liked it. But I didn't notice at the school. I liked the graphic design at the time, but not really. I didn't love the graphic design yet. So I wasn't really design nerd back in the day. I think I didn't really research many designs like today. I dig so many graphic designs much more than the school days. So I totally can say I'm myself still the design nerd this time still. But I didn't really research yet. Even did you research when you were in college, like you do now?
Oh no, like I do now. No.
Okay.
I definitely did research, but I think, it's I have a different mind now, and I think the process changed. Research, the internet also changed. Research back in those days looked more like, whatever we were studying, and I would be curious about it, and maybe go to the library on campus and look up Paula Scher or Paul Rand or something, just try to learn more about their process or look at more of their work. I think these days, there are way more resources, and I think these days, no.
Sorry, our distractions happening right now. But
no worries.
they are about to go.
Okay, no problem at all. Yeah, I think these days there are more resources, and I think my research process is different now because it involves not just contemporaries, and greats from the past, but also in the present. It's easier to view, other people's work, and get inspired, or
Right.
and that's, I think more than anything these days, I'm grateful that I kind of have a lane and have a style. And even when I'm inspired by other people's work, I'm able to shift it or translate it into my style of doing things. Yeah, because I think sometimes it's just a matter of abstracting. Like if you see something that you're inspired by, and asking questions about it that break it down to something more simple. Like what's the thought behind it? What's the relationship between the elements of it, and then taking that simple idea and applying it to your own thing. But yeah, research is way different these days. And these days I do a lot of it for fun, which is, I mean, yeah, which, I mean, I did it for fun as, as a college student as well. But like these days, like that's one of my main things.
Got it.
Like, yeah, doing research, looking at work is probably the most important part.
True. Did you feel that research in the back in the day was kind of wider than right now? Because
Wider?
we could, for now, we have so many resources everywhere. It's so easy to find the dope things, like in few minutes.
Yeah.
But we were not able to access to cool, dope designs back in the day. Probably we had to use books, and maybe we had to go outside, or like we didn't really have design references that something closer to what we are trying to make.
That's true.
So, but at the same time, maybe there was some better side back in the day, since we didn't have so many resources that is correct and really close to what we are trying to make.
Yeah.
So it's more like we have to look for wider than now.
Yeah. I see what you're saying.
Okay.
Yeah, I see what you're saying, because I think it made it easier to develop your own style, because there was such a limitation that you had to change something. Like first you learn the greats, and then you find your own voice. Whereas I feel like, I don't know, for maybe designers starting out now, there's just like so many voices, so many different styles, that it could become overwhelming. And yeah, I agree with you. It's with fewer options, you kind of had to work harder, and in that hard work, you find your own voice.
I see. I could see some kind of similarities in between designs and music. Because there's so many music.
Yeah.
And we cannot really differentiate A and B. So like so many closer elements in one song.
Yeah.
You could hear some similarities in one music to many different music. Now that is also happening in design too, to me. So we could see, so this one particular design you like, but you see some inspirations behind easily. So that is, I don't say that is bad things, but I also feel, especially the music, it's kind of hard to see originality, but we don't really have to stick to the originality because that is missing. It's kind of hard to kind of define, to prove the originality of music to me. Because since I don't know, I've been talking with many musicians recently. And they say they are still achieving to have their own voice, like own style, but it's getting harder and harder. But they don't really complain that is hard. It's just from my perspective. So from me, it's gonna be, it seems like it's harder to create their own voice in music since I don't make music. Because I see so many similarities one by one. But we are on like the art, and you make music, so that's makes difference. But we are designers, and we believe we have our styles, our voice. But if somebody see from outside, they might see the similarities between designers. And so that is something I could kind of connect.
No, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Thanks.
I mean, it's, that's part of the game too. Like, there's the intention that you have when you create the thing. There's the strategy, but then once you put the work out into the world, it's open to various people's interpretations, assumptions. Like, they're bringing all of that. They're bringing their life experience. They're bringing whatever they've seen before. Like, they're cross-referencing your work with that. So they're bound to be different opinions. Like, oh, this looks like this. I'm just like, okay. That's based on your references, that's what that looks like. I think, interestingly enough, we're talking about research during our college days versus research now. I think in terms of creating distinction in work, I find that the deeper I dig for references, the more distinct the work can become. Because I think there's a habit of kind of very surface level digging for references, and everyone's using the same kind of internet resources to find things. So after a while, everyone's kind of drawing from the same well, so everything starts to look similar. I think of, I don't want to get too specific, but I think of, I saw an image on Pinterest. And it was not attributed. There was no artist name attached to it, but it was a really cool image. And maybe, I don't know if it was even a month later, I see a music video by like a bigger, well-known artist that was referencing the image that I saw. And then I saw someone else referencing that image and someone else. And then I think there was a commercial, there was a ad campaign that had the same setup. Right. And it's like, oh, you guys saw this on Pinterest. Like we talk about the Instagram algorithm and how it, how it seems to read our minds and but the Pinterest algorithm does the same thing. Like certain, like based on your interests or how they perceive your interests, they show you certain things, and that's happening with creators. Like, so like I said, I think sometimes when I close the computer and I go back to the books or the magazines, whenever I'm able to dig deeper, I feel like there's a greater chance to create distinction, because some people, especially with the pace of some of the projects, I mean, they don't necessarily have time to dig that deep. And that's why, they're user-friendly resources like a Pinterest. And I love Pinterest. I still use Pinterest. Yeah. But I think, that for that distinction, you kind of have to unplug a little bit. I
agree.
Yeah.
Is it hard to unplug from those easy resources for you, or is it you already got used to it to unplug?
It's harder when I have a deadline. So
I agree.
with my own work, like personal work, it's easy because I think that I'm constantly, like we were talking about before, I'm constantly researching, like I'm constantly digesting work, like looking at design books, going to galleries and museums. But when it comes to client work, sometimes, if it's a tight deadline, they're like, "Oh, we need this by tomorrow." Sometimes, or we need this in a week, and I don't have the convenience or the luxury of going like, "Oh, let me just open a book and see what happens." It's like, it's time. In those moments, it's tough. It's tough to say, no, I'm not going to look at Pinterest. I'm going to, use my personal method. And that's the thing, we were talking about the practicality of design, graphic design as a way to make a living. Sometimes the raw creative artist thing, it's not, in my opinion, you kind of have to temper that and be a little more practical, because graphic design, it's not raw expression. It's I don't want to use the word practical again, but it is practical. It's communication. It's art with a very specific communication purpose. In my most enjoyable projects, it is more unbridled creative expression than anything else. And those are the projects that that we hope for and that we look for. Ideally, when it comes to work, especially commission work, it's like I would love people to come to me for what it is that I love to do. It's like, oh, we've seen your portfolio. We love what you did with this. We trust your vision. this is the challenge that we have. We're curious to see how you can solve this in your way.
Yeah.
And so in those moments, yeah, you could definitely, or I definitely tap into, you know, that kind of unbridled creativity.
Right.
But yeah, the quicker turnaround client work, it's harder to, it's just harder.
Yeah, I know. So it depends on how much we got.
Yeah.
To explore the kind of luxurious time that we don't usually have.
Yeah. And I think that's why it's important to make research a habit, almost like part of, you know,
daily life.
Yeah, the way you and I were talking about like physical activity, exercise, it should be a routine. So when those moments come up, when it's less time, it's like, oh, I already have thoughts and things that are in process that, you know, my mind could be like, oh, this one makes sense for this this project. But yeah.
So like building your stock of inspirations.
Yeah.
It's for me, it's still hard for me to put that habit to my daily life. Because if I don't have a project, I just don't do it.
Yeah.
It's like I kind of, it's like whenever I don't have I'm not on any projects, I kind of stop digging cool designs. I might do like reading books.
Yeah.
Or like kind of indirect way to get inspired. It's more like observing a story, or like not really visual. Probably I might trying to not to get the design direct inspiration like when I'm on tight deadline projects. So that is like just force me to be on the mode to just kind of craving and the designs. So it's just hard for me to put that habit daily. Yeah.
I think like I'll take your word for it, but what I know about Show is that I feel like in a lot of ways you're a collector of inspiration and references.
True.
Even if it's not, you know, even if it's not specifically design, it's just like cool things. You know, even in this conversation, you know, we're talking about music and I remember maybe a year ago, you and I were talking about watches and the process of watchmaking.
Right.
So I think all of that is inspiration, man. And all of that is, I think it's amazing when it doesn't feel like a daily exercise because it's a lifestyle.
Yeah.
And in my mind, I see you as that type of person and that type of creative being. But yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, I think if I could change how to perceive the way of getting inspirations. It's like I think that I still think like finding a cool design is kind of like only way to build up my stock of inspirations, but probably if I could, I know I'm feeling, but I'm probably not thinking that I like daily inspiration from reading a book or watching a movies or like talking to friends and doing the podcast daily could be another form of inspirations to you can actually stuck as is as equal as the design code of visuals. So if I could switch that mindset, that probably make me feel I'm relieved. I feel, I'm doing this. Or something.
Yeah. That's true.
Do you, yeah. So still, every time I'm not on the project, I always feel like I cannot really make my own projects. It's kind of hard for me to make my own project without any offers from outside but me.
I see.
So I always kind of struggling to find passion coming from me to actually make the project.
That's interesting.
Yeah, that was my struggle. But this probably the podcast is maybe there's something close enough to art that I can call as art.
I see. Yeah.
So yes, that's why probably this is really excites me to do. And yeah, but this is still something different making to me. But at the same time, I feel I could connect to this podcast thing, like communications, having a conversation with someone I like to talk, that is really developing my personality to be. So my another goal to do the podcast is to be a creative director with therapy session capability.
Wow.
That's
amazing.
My goal.
That's amazing.
From doing this podcast. So because I didn't really spend my time to communicate with people. Maybe I was too shy to speak up my English. Probably you remember me. I was so quiet at complex office.
Yeah.
Yes, I wasn't really social type of people at the time, but I like to open up myself more than ever by doing this podcast. And I like to connect friends back in the day like you, and I could connect with you even when we were in the office. But I also could expand my friends, the relationships to someone I wasn't able to talk a lot back in the day.
Yeah.
And so now so this podcast made me feel like I like to kind of open my open me.
Yeah, like expand you.
Yeah. So that is really great for me to do someone not to someone else, but expanding me.
Man, I admire that you had the presence of mind to do this, because I'm a pretty quiet person as well. And that's probably why we part of why we connected in the first place. But yeah, to be strategic about it and first identify the thing that you want to change and to come up with such a creative way to do it. Like that's really cool now.
Thanks. Yeah, that's like my So having the interview with Eminem, that is more like I don't know, the kind of fun vision.
Yeah.
And the other side is to be a creative director with a therapy session thing. So it's kind of, I don't know, I kind of want to explain in English too, but it's still hard for me to explain this. But I'm trying. This is like, so I want to be someone like some boss, so as a creative director to designers or other departments people to feel every time I talk with them, I want them to feel like, if every time I talk to Show, I feel like I'm so relaxed and I feel like open. I can just, I'm open somehow, probably thanks to his English or something, like his vibe or something.
Yeah.
So that's the vibe I could feel from someone I respect, some kind of like the creative directors like we had, and also like even like a famous people like Rick Rubin.
Right.
Rick Rubin. Basically, I just want to be Rick Rubin. I want to be them. I want to be him. So in like a Dr. Dre, and someone makes you feel really comfortable to accept me who I am, and that's why I could talk myself without noticing it or something.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So that's
something I'd like to develop my personality by doing this podcast.
Very cool, man. Very cool.
Does it? Good.
Yeah.
Good presentation.
Yeah. No, that's great. That's great. I see the vision.
Great.
Yeah, man.
So I wanted to like interview you, but also I love just having conversation like this. But I also wanted to, I don't know, you already using your 1 hour for me. So I'd like to feel like, I feel some kind of benefit be on my show. And so I wanted to, since I don't have really, nobody's listening to my podcast yet. So I cannot really expose this conversation to my audience that I don't have, but I'm wishing to expand my audience somehow. And when in that situation, I'd like to introduce you to someone you don't know, like my audiences, that makes you feel like I want you and any guest to feel, I'd like to be on Show's podcast.
Yeah.
Because I could like introduce myself to his audience.
Yeah.
But that's something I cannot really do right now, but
step by step, man.
Yeah, step by step. Thanks. So this is really huge for me, you to be on my very first English conversation. So with this I could present other friends. This is how I did. So, and then like to have more guests on this podcast, and I want to dig more. And if I can keep doing this after this episode, is that something you feel you could do? Like,
absolutely, yeah.
Oh, really?
Absolutely, yeah.
Thanks.
I was actually going to ask you before you said this. I was going to ask you, would you ever have guests come back on the show? So,
great. Thank you. Yeah, that's something I'd like to do, because most of the the interview shows on YouTube or even podcasts. I don't really listen to podcasts, but Rick Rubin's. But I feel like having just one guest only one time, it doesn't really go deeper enough to really for audience to see the guest, the personalities.
That's true.
Enough.
It's true.
So I feel so my show, my podcast is more on like I want to dig more than any other shows to represent who the guest is in much deeper way.
Yeah.
So I feel if that's something I could do by just doing many episodes with them, like 5 to 10 episodes on just one guest, like for like 1 year or something. So like kind of building up our relationship, also building the bonds between us, and maybe if I could show the bonds. Do you see the bond? Bond. So bond, if we could show the bond to listeners, I think they would see the personality of the guest and me as well.
Absolutely.
So that's something I'd like to do.
Yeah, let's do it, man.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So so I'd like to finish up within 1 hour, but I always gonna extend no matter what. But I know you're busy. I'm not really busy this week.
No.
But I'm on one project today and this week. And I'm gonna be on, did I say I'm gonna be on the interview with, maybe I'm gonna talk about this after this conversation.
No problem.
I'd like to share this on my Instagram story for the very first time, because it's really still shy to do, because our like a mutual friends is gonna listen to, or like even like a brand is gonna listen to this conversation, or even like Gina. like I don't know. I'm not really shy for me. Someone like our friends listen to, but someone we kind of respect. We respect the friends, but I kind of still.
I know what you mean. Someone that you respect, but it's maybe more of a professional relationship than a friendship.
Right. Oh yeah. That's it.
Thank you. Yeah. I mean, that's just part of, putting yourself out there. I was curious to know, with your podcast, are you also packaging it like with logo, animation, end cards? Like, are you doing all of that? Because I think that could be a cool way to bring your creative vision in and showcase your work.
That's true.
Yeah.
But I didn't really plan it because I was focusing on just the voice yet.
Just the
only thing I could design is the cover art. I have it, but it's not really something I just did in like an hour or so. So I'd like to spend more time on the cover, but as you say, it could be great for me to package as the whole thing to be a graphic design part of graphic design project.
But like you would be your own client, and you have to create a graphics package for the show podcast.
That's something I should do and I'd like to do.
Yeah.
But still, I'm kind of still hesitated to show my face. And if I do the video podcast, I like to have a conversation in person. Because still like this visual, like having like a 2-screen, maybe side by side, like on a Zoom conversation, is not really appealing to me. If I want to do like a GFX for my show, I like to have nice cool set in person at least, and kind of some cool visual, maybe directed by you, and set design by my wife or someone. And I want to make it look cool, like Rick Rubin's or like Michelle Obama's. Someone does have like a cool visual. But still, I think I still like to keep doing this as just a voice. And also I felt by doing this podcast for a month or like a few months, I feel like just a voice, the media as just a voice could have some kind of power in it than just showing visuals as video podcast. It's to me, they're two different, really way too different medias to me.
Absolutely.
Because you can close your eyes. You don't have to. It's like, even just closing your eyes, it's like it does make huge difference to me to see the content.
Absolutely.
So that's something I like to do, but I like to do video podcasts in the future if I get some audiences. So I think I'm gonna keep doing this for at least half a year or so. And someday I like to do the video podcast. When I'm brave enough to show my visual myself with a nice hair, nice clothing, something.
You already got it, man. You got the cool glasses, got the haircut.
Okay. Cool. Cool. I think that's something I'd like to do too.
Cool. Sounds good, man.
So thanks for being on my very first English episode on my podcast.
Thank you, man. Thank you for having me. It's an honor, for real.
Thank you. Really, this is really huge for me. So thank you.
Thank you, man.
Because I can close this, but we still can talk.
Okay.
And I'm gonna post this on my Instagram story.
Okay. Just the audio or the visual too?
Just the audio.
Yeah. Okay.
What do you think?
I think so I hear how intentional you want to be with every step, and work your way up to something with like really high production value. My personal feeling is, because I'm that way with my music. Like I have songs that I completed like 2 years ago that aren't out because I want it to be perfect, and just like not even perfect, but I want a certain level of production value, and I want that when I put it out, I have enough of an audience that they will appreciate the quality. But I think sometimes for me, I just got to do it, because then it frees you up to do other things, you know? So if I had to vote, I would say I vote that you put the podcast out as it is right now. And this is the thing, because you're talking about not just showcasing, but also developing your personality. I think putting out a video And the fact, first of all, the fact that you're brave enough to do this, and had the presence of mind to do it, I think that alone speaks to who you are and your personality, and let people see that, you know. I don't know that like set design and flashy graphics is gonna show your personality. This is your personality. This is it right here. in conversation and in video. So that, yeah, my advice would be, yeah, just put it out as it is. I think there's some people who would be inspired and even find it charming that you know, this is in its beginning stages. That's my opinion.
Totally agreed. Maybe tell me to in person.
Yeah.
For the next time.
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. We could shoot it. I could bring my camera.
And I can even go to your spot.
Yeah.
Instead.
Yeah.
Then
we can do that.
You don't have to carry your stuff. And you can direct as you like.
Okay. That works.
And I don't say anything. I just trust you 100%.
Two creative minds are better than one. Man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that might be something I'd like to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, man.
So next time we do in person.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Thank you.
All right.
Cool. I just stopped this.
Okay.